once again. This time I'll be giving you my match preview ahead of Swansea City versus Birmingham in the Sky Bet Championship at the Swansea.com Stadium this Saturday, 3 p.m. kickoff. So it's going to be a tough game. Obviously, we're off the back of a bit of a thriller of a game, which we came out on top, 3-2 win away at Peterborough midweek. So that's very good. But prediction for this then, it's going to be a tough game. You know, they've got some good players such as Chong, Deeney, players like that. So it's going to be a tough game. But I'm going to say Swansea City 2, Birmingham 1. I'm going to say Chong to score for them, and to score for us, Joel Piro and Jamie Patterson. But yeah, thanks for having me on.
Hello everyone, it's Tom Oxland here from the Blues Focus podcast and other various platforms. Thank you for having me on the channel. Looking forward to doing this score prediction. Should be a close game this weekend between Blues and Swansea. I'm not expecting an easy match, but it's funny really, because I actually think both sides have had a very similar season. Definitely not in playing style. I'd say our style is a lot more ugly than Swansea's. But, you know, statistically, season-wise, we're relatively similar places. We probably had a poorer season. But then again, we also did beat Swansea in the reverse fixture. So, we kind of had that on our side a bit, but we definitely don't have the same team that we had back then. A lot less players. That's mainly down to injury. So it's going to be a really tough one for Blues this weekend. Peterborough scoring 2 away at Swansea gives me a little bit of hope that we might grab a goal. But I'm not feeling all too positive, but I definitely take a point. So for that reason, I am going to predict a 2-2. I reckon Pirot will be on the score sheet for Swansea. And it wouldn't surprise me if Juninho Bacuna got his first goal for Birmingham City. He's definitely been looking likely to score a long shot at the moment, coming close recently. So we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully JJ will be back in the 11 as well, or the 18, as he was absent on Tuesday night. I think we could do with a bit of his energy in the middle of the park. But it's definitely not going to be an easy fixture, and it wouldn't surprise me if Swansea nicked to win. But I think both teams are obviously safe now. They've not really got anything to worry about, pretty much on the beach. But I'd say Blues probably need the 3 points that little bit more. Certainly need a response after Tuesday, but we'll have to wait and see. Thank you for having me again, and good luck for the rest of the season. Keep right on.
Hi Darren at the Real Jack Army YouTube channel. You've of course asked me to do a short preview / my prediction for the game between Swansea and Birmingham City on Saturday. My thoughts into this game, of course. Last games, Birmingham lost at home to Middlesbrough 2-0. Poor performance, could have been 3 or 4-0 to Middlesbrough. And of course, Swansea scored a late goal to win 3-2 away at Peterborough through a Joel Piro goal. So yeah, it's set up for an interesting clash. Of course, the games before that were the weekend fixtures. Of course, Swansea lost away at Blackpool and Birmingham drew at home 0-0 to Hull. So, you know, there's not really much going into it, if I'm honest, this weekend. Of course, a reverse fixture was 2-1 Blues. A tight game, but one Blues did deserve to win. Blues have injuries. Troy Deeney might not be fit for the game. Lyle Taylor is apparently injured for this game as well. So we've got 2 strikers out, which means we're left with Djukovic and Hogan. And then, of course, it's at the Liberty. Swansea play possession-based football. So I think you're going to have a lot of the ball, and we will look to counter you on the counter-attack a lot during the game. So yeah, I think Blues will be happy with that as well, letting you have the possession and us countering you. I think that would benefit us more, if I'm honest, as well. So yeah, this game could be a case of who takes their chances. I do think it will be a high-scoring game. I think key players like Piro, of course, we've already mentioned him a little bit earlier. But yeah, Piro for you, Enchem for you, and for Blues, you got players like Chong, Taylor Richards, Hogan, that could be crucial. So yeah, I think it's all about the case of which defenders are at it for both teams, which defence is better, and which striking department's better on the day. But yeah, with all that being said, I think it'll be Swansea City 2, Birmingham City 2. I think you'll lead in the game, but I do think Blues will score a very late equaliser. I would want Blues to win this game. We do need to win this game, because if you beat us, you go 10 points clear of us, and you're only 15th, which for me as a Blues fan, that really annoys me, to be honest, that we could be behind a 15th place team in the league. So yeah, interesting game coming ahead, but yeah, my score prediction is 2-2. So yeah, thank you for having me on, mate, and I'll catch you next season.